Have you ever been stung by a stingray? I have. Let me tell you about it. So I was down in San Diego, and it was my second time surfing other than the surf bikini retreat. And I was taking my last wave in. I jumped off the wave and I said, Nisha, something got me. Nisha said, let me see. I lifted my foot out of the water and she said, okay, the good news is you're not going to die. The bad news is you got stung by a stingray and it's going to hurt a lot worse in the next 30 minutes or so. I said, okay. She said, we need to get to the lifeguard station. She looked at it again and said, it's also bleeding a lot more than usual, so it may have hit an artery. Before I could even get out of the ocean, I was already crying, snotting, screaming, cussing, all the things. We get up to the beach. The lifeguard came down on the ATV, sprayed it with bacterial spray, got me on the ATV, and whisked me off to the lifeguard station. Rewrap it again. In the morning, I'm like, damn, it still hurts a lot. What is this all about? But she said, is the outside red? I said, no. Okay, cool. She said, rest it today. We'll go back out surfing tomorrow. So, went out on the following Saturday. I got stung on Thursday. I had to go out. I was going to surf with Pete, the blind surfer, and I couldn't miss that experience, so I went out. It was still pussing a little bit, which was a little gross, but it's okay. We're fine. So, got back in the water, went surfing with Pete. Was awesome. It was a great time. Got out, went home. I think the following day, I went back to Oregon. Got home, did my normal thing, going to soccer, doing all the stuff with my daughter, no big deal. I'm like, wow, this still really hurts. I don't know what's going on. But finally, I start texting my friend, Kim. I said, is this normal? And by that point, around the whole sting was bright red. She's like, get to the ER. I was like, I don't think I have insurance. She said, oh my God, get to the urgent care, pay for it, get some antibiotics. I woke up the next day. It was not better. So I went to the ER and it looked like this. At that point, everybody in the whole hospital wanted to see the kid with the stingray injury. Old lady, the stingray injury. So I was very popular, but that also got me through very fast. I ended up going to emergency surgery within 45 minutes of getting in. They said if I didn't get the infection out of my foot within the next 24 to 48 hours, I would have lost my foot. So that's super awesome. What happened is the stingray stung me inside the joint capsule, which is why it hurt so badly so quickly. And so the venom was running up my shin bone, down my foot, everywhere. So they had to go in there, clean the infection out the inside, scraped up my ankle, so I scraped down my foot. It was pretty gross. And if you're getting queasy and don't want to see this picture, close your eyes.
Just for fun.
After emergency surgery, it sucked. It was real bad. I was on IV antibiotics for like 4 days in the hospital. And a very long recovery because everything healed. My surgeon was great. But where that stingray got me, it stung me so deep that it just would not heal. The whole thing wouldn't heal. So I don't think I was able to walk or be cleared for exercise or anything until October. This happened last August. Almost a year ago. Exactly a year ago, actually. And 2 years ago, sorry. 2 months of rehab and wound care and all the things. So, moral of the story is you're going to get stung. Most likely not as bad as me if you're surfing in San Diego a large amount of time. However, you won't die, as Nisha says. All right, take care, everyone. Oh, this is my bad hand. I got to do it.